Hello, my name is Joe, and I want to talk to you about the word no. 2022 is quickly coming to an end, and I feel a lot of pressure to knock out at least one more video before the end of the year, but I don't like to do videos just for the sake of doing videos. But I came up with an idea. And this is going to be an interesting one for me, coming from the guy who made a video called No is the New Yes. I want to talk to you about careers and managing people's expectations and how you should not start a conversation with the word no. I am so guilty of doing this myself that it's one of those things that I am constantly reminding my own employees not to do. It's something that I do myself and I'm constantly reminding myself not to do. It is very easy to start a conversation with no because you may think that you are actually helping the person you're talking to. You're cutting the conversation short. You're saying, oh no, let me stop you right there, buddy. That's not going to work. But that immediately, that act of saying, let me stop you right there, or hold on for a second, you're totally wrong, that puts people in a bad way. That puts the person that you're talking to immediately in the defensive, even if everyone is their perfect version of themselves and everyone is these evolved animals. They're still going to get annoyed if you tell them no, like, no, your idea is wrong, your idea is terrible. Like if I'm in the procurement field, if you're watching this on my procurement channel, but I sometimes hit upon a good career video that people seem to like. So a procurement-based example of this is, let's say somebody says, hey, we're gonna go out and buy a bunch of Pepsi for our offices because we're going to procure free Pepsi for everyone, or the whole office gets Pepsi because we like the Pepsi brand and they're a diverse company. And then someone's like, oh no, hold on. They're not a diverse company. They're a multi-global conglomerate and they're not even remotely diverse. So like if that's your whole thing, you want to help a diverse company, PepsiCo is definitely not the company for you. I just totally made that up. The person who may have had that idea, right? Step back. The intention is to let's help a community-based company or a diverse company. The intention may have been good. They just picked a horrible example. But if that person that's making the suggestion, they're here, no, they may get turned off to the idea of doing a good thing, right? So you don't steer people away. You don't say, no, that's not going to work. Dude, Pepsi's not going to work. That's terrible. Say, hey, that's a great idea. Let's maybe come up with some other options other than Pepsi, because I don't think that they're going to fit the criteria of what you want, but let me help you do that. Let me help you get some other options. I cannot reiterate this enough. I am so guilty of starting with no, especially when you are someone that's busy and you're on calls all day. You want to shut people down quickly. You want to shut that conversation down. You want to shut down that groupthink and you want to get to the point. But you have to let people sort of step through their idea. You got to let people finish their sentence. And then you can start to refine their concept. Unless it is an absolutely awful idea that will imperil the company that you work for and many of your coworkers. Try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Let them think it through, let them say the words out loud, and then help them realize why it's maybe not the best suggestion and where you can get to a better solution with their potentially half-baked idea. Or a great idea with just a bad example. In this era of work from home, all day, teleconference, Zoom calls, it is very easy to be short with people. It's very easy to cut people off and to want to get to the next meeting. It's definitely something that's innate in my nature to want to do. And my advice to you going into 2023, if it holds any merit, is to slow it down a little bit, to breathe, let people express their thoughts and their ideas, and help them improve upon them instead of completely shutting people down. This is coming from the guy who said no is the new yes, and I still maintain that just because you're being polite, and you should be polite and you should let people flesh their ideas out, doesn't necessarily mean that you have to say yes. Do not take on extraneous, no value work to make people feel better. Just be sensitive about how you are getting out of doing it and how you are communicating that no. That's the other part of the no is the new yes. You can't just be like, haha, no, people. You can't do that. I mean, I really would love to do that, but you can't do that. Be more graceful in your no's. But don't back off the no if the no is really the thing that you need to do. Just be more intelligent and more emotionally sensitive on how you communicate it. This is a short one, but it is a message that I am constantly repeating in my workday, so I thought that it would make for a good video, and maybe a potentially unexpected from this source to make such a video, but it is the truth, and it is good advice, and I've received it from good mentors, and I share it with you. So be careful on how you say no. Don't start a conversation with no. Don't start a response with no. Be more graceful, be more thoughtful, flesh out the shutdown. And if this is my last video of 2022, thank you for watching. Thank you for growing this channel. It has tripled. It has tripled in audience size throughout the course of this year, and I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of people watching these videos and liking them, and I hope to continue to do it and to make more good career and procurement videos for all of you. So again, I always ask, people very rarely take me up on this, but if you have an idea, if you have a topic that you would like for me to cover, please suggest it in the comments below. I would love to get some suggestions. It's hard to come up with ideas for all of this stuff. So yeah. So Happy New Year if we don't do another one of these before the end of the year. And looking forward to making more videos and having more conversations about procurement and career 2023. Take care.